Hi there folks, and thanks for tuning in. In this video, we at CD Masterworks aim to show you how we plan to raise attainment for all by bringing rigor back into the classroom, with a particular focus on second level CfE, numeracy and mathematics. So before we start, we thought we would tell you what we believe rigor to be, and we believe rigor to be a 6-step approach for developing knowledge and skills in numeracy and mathematics. So first of all, there's a period of reinforcement where students recap the skills learned at a previous level in a basic bronze module, and then we introduce a new skill, and then follows a period of graft, a hard graft, and during this period of hard work, students have the opportunity to develop their skills at silver and gold level and to see how far they get, and then each student develops their skills to their own individual level of understanding and mastery, and evidence should be gathered at this stage, whether it's an assessment, whether it's a significant aspects of learning task, whether it's a project, and that's what we can do as teachers. But stage 6 is of critical importance, but ultimately is the responsibility of each individual student, and that's how they remember these skills for use in further learning later on down the line. So what we decided to do was differentiate every math skill at bronze, silver and gold level, and we split up the broad general education into a series of 211 differentiated skills, and with this research we devised a system of learning with the practices and principles of Gurfek, with the child firmly at the centre, working in an equal partnership with the parents and the classroom teacher. What we found was by providing interactive class lessons followed by differentiated homework, supported by an online learning portal at home, a choice of assessment and an electronic profile, we found that this provided a cycle for continuous improvement, and it provided a framework for all young people to be successful in numeracy and mathematics regardless of age, stage and ability, and this was what we called the continuous cycle of improvement. So we devised interactive software for schools, an online learning portal and an electronic pupil profile. So let's show you the software first of all for the schools, and this is a second level numeracy software. So all the lessons are in the experiences and outcomes section, and let's start off with a wee number process, E&O first of all. So it's a modular system, bronze, silver and gold, testing the same skills but increased levels of difficulty as we progress through the modules. So it's the full integrated approach. It's exercises for class, homework and assessments all in the one place, with a life skills section providing questions in context. So a typical class lesson: introduce the skills that are going to be taught. Every section with exemplification, so we go over a few on the blackboard first of all, and students can maybe answer these on the whiteboard. And once we've had the exemplification, students then try their own questions, and once they're finished there's obviously that all important feedback section at the end where every question is marked and scored. There's some built-in interactive features as well, so for example an electronic timer if you wish to introduce a healthy competitive element to the class, set them a time, maybe give them a wee bit longer than that of course, and if we click the medals that takes us to interactive games for the whiteboard available via the internet. In this case it's soccer maths, just further testing the skills that we've learned in class. Okay, so let's give this a wee go. Okay, I got one right, fantastic. Let's see if I can score a goal. Obviously the students will come at the front and answer these questions. Okay, so I was going to say a bit while I'm ahead, but I suppose I better just leave it at that. And once they finish this section, you could either jump to outcome 1 at silver and then outcome 1 at gold and just practice the skill of adding, or if you're following the modular approach, move on to the next skill. So there's 5 exercises, all the same with different numbers, for an almost unlimited bank of practice. There is an unlimited bank of homeworks as well, as we can see here, which can just be clicked on and printed out and given to the pupils to take home, and these are supported by the answers, so they can be displayed on the screen to facilitate peer marking. And this is also supported by an assessment programme, so there's 5 assessments to choose from, which can just be printed out and kept in a pupil's success record for example, and answers again to appear on the screen to facilitate peer marking. The reason why 5 are provided is to give students the opportunity to practice, reset until they get a score that they're proud of. There's life skills questions as well to give you an opportunity to give the kids some questions to answer in a context. And once they've achieved the module, there's even the opportunity for the children to receive a certificate. So it's the same process for silver and the same process for gold as well. So the interactive software is supported by an online learning portal, which we'll just show you an example of here, and this is available on our website. So this is our second level numeracy online learning portal. Obviously the maths one can be accessed down in the left hand side. So there's two parts, so click on the part that you want, enter your login details, and that takes you to the second level numeracy online learning portal. If we just give it a wee second to load. In this learning portal there's a contents page so that you know where to find the experience and outcome you're working on, and then there's online tutorials, homeworks and assessments all available to download. So let's just scroll down to the experience and outcome that we showed you there. So there's an online video tutorial with a voiceover for pupils. I'll just skip through to show you, to illustrate. So to give pupils an opportunity to revise these skills again, the online learning portal has multiple reasons for a pupil to catch up through absence, a pupil who didn't understand the concept first time, even just for help with homework, or indeed for just topping their knowledge up before a big assessment. And they can download homeworks and assessments just by clicking below. So that's the online learning portal. And then our last development, how do we track, record and monitor progress within the broad general education? Well, we devised an electronic pupil profile for the children to record their progress. So the idea is that this profile would stay with them for the duration of second level and beyond, as it could always be kept permanently and electronically as a reference point for future learning, and the pupils can complete electronically and obviously just change the date every time they update their profile. And here's all the experiences and outcomes for second level right here. So if we go back to the MNU 203A, so we've got a skill development framework. I know you could probably do with having this enlarged, but it's just to give you the rough idea that the students would tick off the skills as they master them. There's a space for them to put in their rigor assessment scores. The default setting is non-applicable, as for some students bronze might be the only relevant assessment that they would do. So they can comment on things that they're pleased about. Things they need to work on. And there's an optional space for parents and teachers to communicate with the child and each other. So this prints off as well into an A4 booklet, so you can actually have a paper copy as well. And at the back there is an attainment summary, so summarising the child's attainment as they progress through second level. And as you can see, it transfers through the scores that are input. It carries that on. And students have just got to remember to save before they close the file. And that was it. That was our interactive software, our online learning portal and our electronic pupil profile. We felt that this provided an excellent structure and an excellent motivational structure and platform for children to improve their numeracy and math skills with the continuous cycle of improvement. So if you'd like to learn more about the continuous cycle of improvement, the key to success, the online learning portal, then please visit our website at www.cdmasterworks.co.uk. Contact us if you've got any questions or feedback. We would love to hear from you. Thanks for watching and bye for now.